Good evening. My name is Brick. Could you tell me your full name?
My full name is Bhikkhu Siddhartha. You can call me as Bhante. Bhante.
Thank you. Now, in this first part of this test, I will ask you some questions about yourself. So, do you enjoy traveling?
Um, from my perspective, I enjoy traveling. It depends on the situation and my purpose. For example, if I want to go for the meditation, I fond of traveling because I can get kind of experiences, but not for just as looking at scenes.
Okay. And what is the most interesting place you visited?
The place that I have visited, Ruan Velisaya, we call the Great Pagoda. That is one of the historical places in Sri Lanka. It was considered as one of the great historical places for the Buddhist. Usually, I visit that place for at least once a year.
Okay. And are there any other places that you travel to?
Mm, sorry, sorry. Uh, I have traveled some other countries like Myanmar, India. Among those countries, one of my favorite place is that's also a Buddhist historical place in Yangon, and that's called Shwedagon, and that is one of the best place that I have visited in Myanmar.
Okay. And are there any places you would like to visit in the future?
I'm sure. Um, I would like to visit also India, especially there are four sacred places uh, that are called as four memorial places of the Buddha, where Buddha um, born and where he enlightened and where he gave the first Dhamma sermon and where he passed away. So I'd like to visit those places in future.
Okay. Now let's talk about music. What type of music do you listen to the most?
Mm, to be honest, as a monk, we are not allowed to listen music. However, in my lay life, I'm a fan of classical music.
Okay. Now let's talk about your hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Mm, Actually, my hobby is meditation. So practicing serenity meditation and insight meditation and also walking meditation.
Okay. And how did you get interested in this hobby?
Um, just after my advanced level exam, I went to meditation retreat under one of prominent teacher. First time he gave me instruction for insight meditation. So it was a fascinating experience. After that, I had a kind of interest and also taste of the meditation. Then, so my interest could not be stopped.
Okay. And how much time do you spend on your hobbies?
Um, in my daily routine, I wake up almost between 4:30 and 5 a.m. So I practice my loving kindness meditation in the morning time. And also after lunch, I practice my walking meditation, especially paying attention for the mindfulness. Mm, at the night time, I focus for the insight meditation to scrutinize the mentality and materiality, especially based on the five aggregates.
Okay. And are there any hobbies you would like to start in the future?
Um, as a teacher, I'm teaching Pali language and meditation. So I would like to teach also languages that I have learned, including Pali, Sanskrit. I would like to use as a also a hobby.
Okay. Now, in this next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare for your talk, and you may take notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. I will now share the topic with you. Okay, so your 1 minute starts now. Okay, so your 1 minute is now over and you may begin to speak.
Um, please, please give me 1 minute. Sorry for that, my coughing.
It's okay, don't worry. Take your time.
Mm. The subject that I have learned recently is personal management. I I have been learning this personal management through uh, one of the prominent coach in Sri Lanka. So we have a 3 months program. I'm still learning my learning the personal management program. So we have classes, weekly. What I am learning actually, so we have different topics in this program. And first, we have to understand our personal characteristics and our drivers. After that, we focus to learn the others' characteristics. Um, there are different archetypes of the persons. So, when we understand our personal characteristics and also the others' characteristics, we can communicate well. So communication is one of the main criteria what we are learning in the personal management program. As a teacher and as a meditation instructor, it is very useful to teach Dhamma and the discipline, and also to enhance the ethical and the spiritual life of the person. So, as a Buddhist monk, my purpose is to share my Dhamma knowledge that I have learned, and they share my meditation experiences to enhance the life of the ladies and the recluses. So this personal management program is very beneficial to my life, not only for my life, but also for others' life. So I can develop my ethical qualities as well as my spiritual qualities. When I'm giving my Dhamma talk,
Thank you. Your 2 minutes are now over. Now let's move on and talk about learning in a bit more detail. So, how important is it to keep learning new things as you get older?
um, as I remember, one of my professor told me that you will not get older once you are keep on going, you are learning. So I really appreciate that statement given by one of my professors. Um, so I would say, so when we are learning till our last breath, so we are not getting old.
Okay. And how do people usually learn new skills today?
Mm, it's a tricky question. So, there are different types of ways to learn new skills. Nowadays, with AI, we can learn different skills like language skills and management skills. But when we are learning some kind of the practical skills like sewing and the drawing, we should associate a good teacher, one who has good experiences in their area.
Okay. And do you think formal education is the best way to learn?
From my perspective, we need both formal and informal education. Mm. Because when we shape the life of the people, we need both formal and informal education. We need formal education to gain the knowledge with a systematical way. We need a informal knowledge to develop our skills as well as our some kind of personal skills. As I mentioned, we need to know how to do some daily activities, how to repair something. It is not a formal education. We have to learn through experiences.
Okay. And how has the internet changed the way people learn?
In my opinion, internet has changed a lot the way of learning. As I remember, in 90s in Sri Lanka, we didn't have much more facilities for the internet connections. So it was very difficult time to even download the video. So it took time. But nowadays, with this massive development of the internet connection, within few seconds, we can download videos and we can use AI and we can ask a question for our research. When less than 10 seconds, we can get the full answer, very comprehensive answer from the AI.
Okay. And do you think people learn better through practical experience or theoretical experience?
I would say we need both theoretical and practical experiences in our life. First, we have to learn the subject with a theoretical knowledge. For example, medical student should learn how to make a surgery. Then he should study under the professors and well-experienced doctors to make a surgery well. Therefore, we need both theoretical and practical knowledge to become a good professionalist.
Thank you. We've now come to the end of this test, so I will now stop the